notice tonight I have my socks on. The nice little pink socks on, and that's so you can see my feet. Because stand up with me and let's do some balance. By the way, before you stand up, just send me a little wave and a little note so I know you're there. Always good to see when people are online. I do balance with my Fit Any Age group and my Gentle Fit class every week. And it's very important because the more you practice your balance, the better your balance will be. So we're going to start, and the other thing too is I always forgot to check. I want to make sure you can hear me okay tonight, because sometimes I come out here and I can hear me, but can you? So if you are online, make sure you let me know you can hear me. Or right, but you can't. That's happened a couple of times. We're going to start. The first thing we're going to do is just do a walk heel toe. So I just want you to stand up, find a spot in your house, and just walk such that your heel touches your toe. Your heel touches your toe. Now that seems very simple. It is. So what you've got to do is actually make sure that you keep your eyes up here on the horizon. You don't want to look down at your feet. So a lot of people start with bad balance. They have to look at the ground, right, to see where they're going. I need you to test your balance, and as you do, you keep your eyes on the horizon. That's the most important thing. So we're trying to do a heel toe, but keeping our eyes right up here, not looking at our toes. If that's too easy, we go to the next level, and the next level is we start to close an eye. I always love this one, because if you close one eye, you're now taking out a whole range of perception. So your body has to really concentrate, your core's got to be locked in, and you've really got to concentrate as you go for that heel toe. So just have a go at that one. Work out what your level is. Can you do a normal one with the eyes on the horizon? Are you walking straight? What about when you close your eyes? What happens? And the last one I love to teach, don't do it here, do it, maybe with the safety later on, is close two eyes. Because as soon as you close two eyes and go heel toe, can you see my eyes closed? Then everything goes out of whack and you see what's going on. So, hi Andrea, lovely to see you online, and thank you. I'm sure you can hear me okay, which is great. She was our champion yesterday. Walked 35 Ks easily and then did another one today. What a wonderful person she is. And she hikes every day. So big shout out to Andrea. By the way, do another big shout out. She's got a great jewellery store in British Point, Mosman. Check it out, Miss Moggy. Okay, back to us with balance. So that's the first thing. Test your balance by doing a heel toe. When that gets easy, we want to close our eyes one or two. And then you can also walk backwards with your eyes closed. Or sorry, not with your eyes closed, just heel toe. Build up to eyes closed. I always don't want to dump you into that first step. We always build up to that. But this is really easy, but it also tells you what your balance is like. So a lot of my clients, when they're starting out, their balance is not that great. And so when they're just doing that heel toe, they're still wobbling or whatever else. So that's the first stage. Perfect that before moving on. The second one I want you to do is a nice simple one again. I'm coming a little closer. You don't need to be heavy that far back. Is literally just stand on one leg. So I'm just going to lift one leg up. And I'm going to stay there and hold that for as long as I can. Now, as you're holding that leg up, the higher the leg, the better you are with your balance. If that's too hard, just bring it down here. All right, so balance. You want to be on one leg, but you want to see if you can get the other one up as high as possible and stay in this position for as long as possible. Some of my clients like to hang on to something so that they give themselves that balance, and then as they progress, they can let go. So if you are hanging onto a chair or the kitchen table or something, try to do it with just your pinky. Don't use your whole hand, don't grip with everything, just your pinky, and try that out. Now, how long can you last there for? Now, I can talk forever, so are you still up or have you fallen over? So this is key. You're holding your core tight, you're holding your leg up, and you're standing there. The next one is you obviously just do the other leg, right? So make sure both sides are the same. So you might find that one side when you do balance is much stronger than the other side. So test it out. See how long you can last on one leg. Now, balance is really important for everybody. So whether you're 35, 45, 55, 65, 75 or 85, you should be testing your balance. As you get older, balance deteriorates. So as you get older, you need to practice your balance. So you want to keep practicing this leg up. You want to practice the little stepping out. It's so important that you're constantly checking in on your balance, and if it's bad, you work on it. And this is working on it. We're practicing it. How did you go? How long did you hold that leg up for? Sometimes holding the leg up, the hardest bit is the other leg, because that's holding your entire body up. So that can be quite a tricky one. Okay, we're progressing. There are other things that we can do to test our balance. You think, I've mastered all that, Sonia. I'm pretty good at that. So another simple one, but it just gets a bit more entertaining, is we do the clock. That means I take 1 foot off the ground. There it is, off the ground. I'm going to take it forward. I'm going to take it to the center. I'm going to take it to the side. I'm going to take it to center. I'm going to take it back. I'm going to take it to center, and I'm going to lift it up high, and I'm going to take it center. It is still off the ground. Forward, center. Side, center. Back, center. Heel, center. Now, do that. You are not only working your balance, you're also working strength, because the other leg is holding you up. Now, I just want to turn around. I want you to watch the side body. I'm not rocking my body in any way at all, right? So I'm keeping my upper body nice and still. Forward, straight leg. Side, back to center. Out to the back, up to the top. You notice I put my hand out? Why did I do that? Because I'm on a slight angle here. And guess what? I'm losing my balance. So this is a way that you can keep your balance by doing a counter, using this arm as a counterbalance. One more, out to the side, to the back, and lift. And as I mentioned earlier, everything you do on one leg, you need to do on the other leg. Firstly, to continue building the strength. Secondly, to test your balance. Now, we're trying to do this without moving the upper body. I do see some people, when they send their leg back, they bend over. We're going to do that later. We're not going to do it now. I just lost my balance by doing that. Out to the side, back, and up. So again, test your balance with me tonight. See what it is. Give me some feedback. Love to know what you think your level of balance is. Is it good? Is it brilliant? Is it average? Is it need some work? And last one. There we go. Excellent. So that's just worked our legs as well. Who's got sore legs after doing that? Yes, indeed. So just rub them out a little bit, shake them out. And that's sort of level 3. So the first one was the stepping. The second one is just holding still. The third one is doing around the world with your leg. The fourth one is more of an advanced move. We actually see it in part of the exercise program, but it's also a great balance exercise. Now, here I am as a pendulum. Let me get the camera correctly. Here I am as a pendulum. I think I'm just going to turn this way so I can see you, okay? And I'm just going to tilt forward. So as I tilt forward, my leg comes off the ground, okay? Oh, sorry. My leg comes off the ground, and I'm going to tilt forward, and my body's going to fall forward. My leg's going to lift up, all right? My body is going to fall forward, and my leg is going to lift up. Nice and straight, as high as you can go. And then you come back down again. We call that in the business a single-legged deadlift. I call it a butterfly. Okay? So the butterfly or T-bar is another one I use because we're flying out like a butterfly. Watch my arms. Out to the side. They go as my leg goes up into the sky. Actually, maybe a dragonfly. I think that looks more like a dragonfly, doesn't it? I've always got a very fascinating imagination. This is extremely hard. Don't look at this and go, oh, I can do that. It's extremely hard. So the most important thing is to try and get the front of the body and the back of the body like a pendulum. Out and up, out and up. So you want to just tilt forward and tilt back, right? Keeping your body down. I'm looking at you, so I'm a little bit crooked, but keep it forward and back. And every time you do it, you get your leg a little higher. So you don't have to go higher to start off with, but the most important thing is going as a pendulum. So we don't want to go, well, how can I show you? We don't want to go leg and then body, or as some people do it, body and leg. You want to go all as one, up and back, okay? So try that again. Use your arms for balance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, down. A lot easier with shoes on, trust me. This one's a little bit hard without shoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, lift. You want to try and be straight, so I'm looking at you while I'm trying to do this. And hold, then back, 2, 3, 4, up. So really, oh, someone tells me I'm doing a warrior 3. I've got a yoga girl, Fiona, our yoga teacher is online, and she tells me that's the warrior 3. So she's given me a good tick on that one. So thank you. We call it a single-legged deadlift, or I call it the dragonfly now. 1 leg out, 1 leg up, and it's such a good balance move. Don't you agree, Fiona? It really does work strength and balance all at the same time. So Fiona, give us any feedback on this, a balance program, any feedback you've got to give people on what you think is a good exercise for balance. So I've been walking through the stepping, heel toe, we've walked on the single leg hold around the world, and that quite extreme move we called Warrior 3, or as I call it, the butterfly / dragonfly. We're going to go on the floor and do another one for you. So grab your mat or just on your hands and knees. Very simple little move. Again, it tests your strength and it tests your balance. And this is probably you're going to do. Hands and knees, everybody, and then really get yourself into that tabletop position. Let's see if I can turn myself around just a fraction. There we go. And literally, I think the easiest way I teach it is just to take 1 leg out and hold that straight. Just check. You've got 2 hands down, so that's pretty easy to start with. Check everything. Hold the other leg up. Yep, that feels really good. I often get people to take 1 arm off. Just double checking your body before you start. Yep, see, I can even have 1 arm off. But now I want to do opposite arm to leg. So opposite arm to leg, hold them up. You want your head down. You want your arms and legs parallel, and you want to hold that. You want to hold that for as long as you can, because this is a really good, we're a static balance hold here, but also using quite a lot of strength in your leg as you hold that leg up. Don't have it bent. Don't have it half and half. Get it nice and straight, parallel to the body. Hold that up. Squeeze the tush and relax. Did you find that really easy? Did you find that you were moving around a little bit? Let's see if the other side is just as good. Hold that again and breathe. So legs straight, arms straight, lengthen it out. You feel a little tightness in the tush here as you are holding that pose. Try not to wobble too much. And hold, 2, 3, a bit more. That'll do for now. Down we go. So I like that one as well for a balance move because it's on the ground, it's easy, but it's also building some beautiful glute strength using your core, which is really, really key. So there's 4 little balance moves that I think are fun to experiment with. And if you go to your doctor and your doctor says you need to work on balance, they're going to tell you this one. And this one is where you stand on 1 leg. We did that earlier, right? Really easy, but you clean your teeth. So if you're finding you've got some balance issues, I want you tomorrow morning when you're in the bathroom, do it on 1 leg. hold that up and start cleaning your teeth. Use the other side, clean the teeth. So sometimes when we are doing an example, I'll get people to imagine they're putting on their makeup, their moisturiser, they're doing their hair, bit of a blow dry, bit of a blow wash. I'm actually having on this leg a while, I'm wobbling, you notice that? So the more you use your arms in the upper body position, your upper body, move your arms while you're standing on one leg, the more your core has to activate, the more balance you need. So, put your makeup on, put the eyeliner on, put the earrings on, the necklace, wash the hair, try it out, see if you can do all of this stuff or otherwise go dancing, all of this stuff with the upper body while you're standing on one leg. Because holding the core tight and just not moving is good. Though having your hands out for balance is great. But going crazy is so much more fun. So have a bit of crazy time there in the bathroom tomorrow morning as you're testing that out. Now, final one, for my girls who are strong, one of the things I like to do is adding some balance to an exercise. So if I'm going to do, and my regular team know this, if I'm going to do bicep curls, anybody can do bicep curls. We're pretty good at that, right? So up and down. But what if we then added a layer of difficulty? What if we added a layer of difficulty by doing it on one leg? So for those who are finding balance quite easy, have no issue, what I'd like you to do is do some of your exercises that you do on one leg. Try the other side. And one of the things, I must share this story with you, one of my favourite clients was a lovely man called Doug. And at 87, he used to have 5 kilos in his hands, and he would lift one leg up and he would do the balance bicep curl. Oh, he was such a champion. So, it doesn't matter what age you are, working on your balance is key. And, also just holding up here, tippy toes, that is a balance exercise as well. Simple things, flaring out your toes, just standing up upright, using something like 2 weights so that you're actually lifting yourself up high and you're not holding on to anything is another good one. So many things you can do to help your balance. Who has got some ideas for me? Who else has got some tips about balance? Because, one of the things is we should be working on it all the time. If you've been to the gym, you've got your own gym you go to, use one of these babies, right? Go down and do some squats and come up. That was a bit fast because I nearly lost it because I've got these lovely socks on. No shoes is so much better to work your balance than shoes. It's harder. Also, what about this one? I love testing this out with my team. Get one leg in the center. It's not easy to do on video because you've got to, I'm talking the whole time. I'm not supposed to talk. And hold that leg up, single leg, and it's really hard without shoes on. Okay, so I've got to concentrate here for a second. Have you seen these Bosso balls? They're fantastic. Focus. And, this is hard. I'm going to need to do this more often. And lift. Yep, that's hard. Let's try the other side. Have you done it without shoes? Okay, my team are going to love me watching this. They're going to go, ha ha, we found something you are not good at with balance. There we go, I've got it. Breathe. Crazy stuff. One more, because I wanted to show you these things we do here at the gym, and because some of you have your own gyms that you go to, so the things you can work on that your advanced levels is lifting up your butt cheek, your head's here on the pillow. I always tell my team, I want them to focus on their breathing, squeeze their tush, plant their heel into the ground, focus on the breathing, and then you can slowly lift one leg. So this again, you've only got your head on the pillow here, so it's quite a hard move to lift that leg up. It needs a lot of strength. It needs your stabilizers to work, and you want to really work that core and that glute muscle. So squeeze the glute, push the heel into the ground, get your breathing under control. And only when your breathing's under control do you have the ability to lift that leg, because you're now using your entire body, your core, and you are in control. It is not an easy move to do, sitting on the ball, but it's a fun one to test how strong your glutes are and test your stabilizers. So, a couple of balance exercises for you to do. I would love you to share with me your thoughts on them. If you, again, if you find balance easy, if it's quite challenging, or if you're Miss Average and everything's great. So give those a go again. And I would highly recommend that you practice your balance every day. And there are different ways to practice it. Out hiking with us, here are some hard techniques, the easy ones, while you're doing your teeth, while you're blow drying your hair. You know, just work on focusing on the core, focusing on the breath, and getting a sense of balance, and always test both sides. Has that been useful, guys? Has that been of any benefit to you tonight? I hope so. I hope that you tried along with me and that you will practice that later on. Everybody, this has been Sonia Ray. I'm wishing you a sterling day.